Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Raider Nation's most exciting time of the year, OTAs in Las Vegas. The countdown to mandatory minicamp is on, but today brought us another action-packed practice session worth talking about. From eye-popping plays to standout performances, today had it all, and in this video, we're diving straight into everything you need to know from Raiders camp. No fluff, no filler, just Las Vegas Raiders, front and center. But before we dive into the latest headlines from Raiders practice, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss a moment from Raider Nation. Let's keep building the strongest community in football. Now, let's move on to the new news. First up, one of the most talked about moments today came from the quarterback drills. Geno Smith was on fire, rolling out, launching sharp passes, and showing real command over the offense. The chemistry he's developing with the backfield and wideouts is impossible to ignore. And while everyone's eyes were on Jacoby Myers, two unexpected names have started turning heads: Jack Beck and Dante Thornton. Both are showing flashes of becoming major contributors in their first year with the Silver and Black. Now here's where things get really interesting for the Raiders. The wide receiver race is heating up, and fans are already speculating who the starting trio will be. Trey Tucker has shown flashes of speed and agility, but rumors from camp suggest new names could rise quickly through the ranks. But let's shift our focus to one of the most underrated yet crucial units on this roster, the linebacker group. This room is a mix of raw talent and seasoned veterans, and it's becoming one of the most competitive battles in camp. All eyes are on Devin White, the former Pro Bowler, now rocking number 45 in the Silver and Black. He's showing that he's still got that explosiveness, making a strong case to be the leader of Patrick Graham's defense. Next to him, Elandon Roberts, wearing number 52, is another standout. His physical style and instinctive reads make him a likely starter as well. These two are shaping up to be the day one linebacking duo, bringing speed, toughness, and experience to the heart of the defense. Behind them, Jaylon Smith is quietly making his presence felt. Don't count him out. He's still got that sideline-to-sideline burst. Then there's a new wave of youth with Tommy Eichenberg, number 44, Amari Gaynor, and Cody Glidenberg, all fighting to earn valuable reps and possibly carve out special teams roles or rotational duties. Meanwhile, on the offensive line, Thayer Munford returned to practice, a big development. The right tackle spot is now a full-blown competition, with DJ Glaze and Munford going head-to-head. And don't rule out the possibility of Charles Grant being moved around to add depth where needed. The Raiders coaching staff has decisions to make, and with every rep, the picture becomes a little clearer. Let's turn our attention to the trenches, because that's where games are won. Thayer Munford continues to focus on mastering the left tackle position, and with questions still lingering around Colton Miller's contract situation, Munford's development could prove vital. Coaches are encouraged by his effort and progress after missing the initial weeks of OTAs. His return to practice is a strong sign that the offensive line is getting back to full strength at just the right time. Shifting to the defensive side, today brought both concern and cautious optimism. Christian Wilkins and Adam Butler were absent again from practice. Wilkins is still working his way back from a tough injury, and while there's no official timetable for his return, the hope is to have him back before training camp kicks off. But here's the silver lining: Jeremy Chinn was back on the field today, bringing much-needed energy to the defense. His versatility and speed make him a vital piece in Patrick Graham's scheme, and his return couldn't come at a better time. Until Wilkins and Butler return, the pressure is on the depth guys to step up. Lakey Fotu, Janarius Robinson, Tonka Hemingway, Zach Carter, and Tank Booker all rotated in during team drills, showing flashes of potential. If they can rise to the occasion, the Raiders may be able to hold the line without needing to dip into free agency. As of now, the coaching staff is cautiously optimistic that at least one of their key interior defenders will be healthy by training camp. With about a month to go, every practice rep counts. Let's zoom out for a second and talk about what's next for the Raiders. Right now, the team is finishing up the final stretch of OTAs. The pace is picking up, the competition is real, and eyes are already set on mandatory minicamp, which kicks off in just a few days. That's when the energy shifts, from learning to locking in. After minicamp, there's a brief pause, but don't mistake it for rest. Behind the scenes, players are grinding, coaches are finalizing depth charts, and plans are being drawn for training camp, where the real roster battles begin. From there, it's a countdown to the preseason, where every snap is a test and every rep is a chance to earn a spot. For the Raiders, this is where the foundation gets built. Offense, defense, special teams. Every unit is under the microscope. It's not just about who shines in shorts. It's about who's ready to go to war when the pads come on. So as the team moves through the phases of the offseason, every moment matters. Because this year, the Raiders aren't just preparing for another season. They're preparing to make a statement. Let's talk standouts, because a few names are beginning to rise above the rest at Raiders OTAs. Tyree Wilson is turning heads, and not just as a pass rusher off the edge. The coaching staff is experimenting with him across the line, including inside at defensive tackle during certain packages. With Christian Wilkins and Adam Butler currently sidelined, Wilson's versatility is becoming a valuable asset. His frame, length, and growing strength make him a serious problem for opposing offenses, no matter where he lines up. Switching over to the secondary, two newcomers are making a lot of noise: Eric Stokes and Darian Porter. Both are competing for starting spots on the outside, and so far, they're making a strong case. Stokes brings speed and experience. Porter, a former wide receiver, adds ball skills and physicality. But today, he dropped a very catchable ball he should have secured. Still, his upside is undeniable. Behind them, players like Jacorian Bennett, Darnay Holmes, Sam Webb, and Damian Richardson are all fighting for roles. But right now, it's Stokes and Porter who've taken the early lead in the cornerback competition. As OTAs wrap up, the foundation is being set. And these early breakout performances could shape how the Raiders' defense takes the field in Week 1. That wraps up what we saw from today's practice. But tomorrow promises even more action as the Raiders continue building momentum through OTAs. One rookie name that's starting to echo around the facility: Dante Thornton Jr. At 6 feet 5 inches with blazing 4.3 speed, he's turning heads with his explosiveness. Coaches are impressed, and he's making a strong case to carve out a real role in the offense, possibly sooner than anyone expected. With the way this rookie class is performing, there's a sense of excitement building in Las Vegas. And tomorrow's session might bring even more surprises.